Hello, Mr. Michael, back to talk about more of the Spike Prime. I did a video on the large motor. I want to talk about the medium motor. Talked a lot about the large motor, and I'll try to keep this one shorter on the medium motor, although it's a spectacular motor. So I'll give you the highlights of it. It's 3. Let's get a 3 out. And yes, I'm digging again. It's 3 wide and 4 tall here. Lays flat with the beam and has a alignment section on the front as well. This one, for the wiring, only lays flat going higher up, does not lay flat going back. They did a sacrifice on this one, only going forward, maybe curving around to add that stability peg there, because it doesn't have as many pegs or connectability on the lower part. It does have this T shape here for rigid shape, but not as much. As you can see, 6 peg area here, and this one only has 4. The sides 6, other side 6, and the front none, which is okay. The larger motor has 3 in the front and 3 in the back. You're gonna have 2 in the back, so no worries there. All right, getting into some of the more detail sections. Faster motor than the large motor. A little weaker. I should have had the numbers on that. Chart numbers are out there. I'll put that in my coding video, but it's about that they did make the larger motor faster, and it's strong, but it's a little bit faster. Can go a little faster. So this is not 3 times as fast as the larger motor used to be. It's about 1.5 times faster. So they got the big guy, got the big guy moving really well. And this indentation on the front, you can zero out. This is going to be your models for if you need to zero this out for your models, going to request that. And you just do a basic code on how to zero it out, or if you can't twist that around, just use a H peg there, lock that in, turn it to where you want to, and it's going to hover between 0, which is where you need to be, 359 degrees, and 1 degree. So it's you're gonna see it just kind of going back and forth in there, and that's just the sensor inside. Don't worry about that. Get it close as you can. You can see it on your screen where it is, and don't panic over that. That's our rule number 1 in class. Don't panic. Rule number 2 is don't panic. Seriously. So okay. Anyway, the height of this little hump here is 1 high. There, it's gonna be Technic beams you can build on top of that. And again, it's 3 wide, like we spoke of earlier. And it's a really fast motor. You can hear it go, and the plugs on this, again, you can put 6 plugs into this hub, which is fantastic. Just plug that in, and it holds really well inside of that. You shouldn't do this. I'm just like testing things out. I just want to show you that you had the clip part in the NXT and the EV3, which you have to depress. Telephone line. What is telephone line? Anyway, I know you guys are laughing. Hopefully you are. If you're not, just somewhere, no worries. But you would have that, you would have to pull that out. Well, here it just has this, it just seats in really well. You get it there, and it just kind of just clicks in there, and then it's in there. Okay, it's in there. So until you pull it and it's released. So clutch power at its max, and you have your letters on the side of your hub, which will get you there. Motors, you can connect those to the side if you need to get some power. I've also done a model already, since these have the connectability on the back part, which is really strong as well, and connectability in the front. Again, the axle does not go all the way through like previous models did, but you can add 11 minus 1, so 10 availability on the axle and whatever on the back, and you just link that together. That'll hold you're not going to have a wheel way out here. It's just you have a better model than that. So anyway, can put that there. What I did, I added a 2-axle into the back of this and put some pegs in there and literally locked those together and made a model to where these would go fast, far, strong. So it allowed these two motors to be as strong as this motor, but have two things on the outside of it, and it worked really well. They kept up with each other. I put a code in, lined these up to the area, and they didn't strain. And if you have a code in there also if something was stalled out, so you can put that code in there as well, so you won't burn anything up. I didn't see any straining or misalignment or any struggle in the model. So anyway, that's the medium model. You get 2 of these in your set, and 1 of these you can order. These a little bit more pricier than previous, but they are more fantastic, I think, than some of the other motors. What they do read out on these as well. So thank you. Look forward to you guys joining me. We'll talk about the different coding of these motors, opportunities you have in centimeters, inches, degrees, on, off, straight for steering, a lot of different coding opportunity for these motors. You even have additional motors they added onto this, and you can even get into the Python coding, which is even more. So thank you guys for taking a journey with me on motors, and please look for a video on sensors, the top trays, the hub, connectability, and some of the other video we have, just to get more confident with the sets, and hopefully it'll answer some questions you may have or open up more opportunity for you to do more building. Thank you guys very much. Mr. Michael, over and out.